नमस्कार तुमकां सगळ्यांक पेंट ब्रश ह्या कार्यावळीक येवकार। हांव नागेशराव सरदेसाय। आमी आसात पायट पायपर आर्ट अकॅडमी हांगा। विल्सन डिसूजा हाजे हे आर्ट अकॅडमी, विल्सन डिसूजा ह्या अकॅडमीचो सर्वे सर्वा आसा। विल्सन डिसूजान काही वर्सां पयलीं तो एका गव्हर्मेंट इन्स्टिट्यूटान आर्ट शिकयतालो, आर्टाचो डिरेक्टर आशिल्लो। ताचे उपरांत ताका खंय तरी उपगण आयली, ताका दिसलें आपूण कितें तरी वेगळें शिकोवपाक जाय भुरग्यांक, वेगळ्या दिशेन तांकां व्हरूंक जाय, जेणे करून तांकां लिबरल थिंकींग हें येतलें। त्या खातीर हे पायट पायपर आर्ट अकॅडमी हांगा सुरू केली आनी हांच्यान अनेक भुरगे 7 वर्सांचे भुरगे ते 70 वर्सां पिरायेचे जाणटे हांगा येतात। प्रोफेशनल्स टू नॉन प्रोफेशनल स्टुडंट्स टू कंप्लीट कलेचें कांयच खबर ना अशे भुरगे हांगा येतात, अशे जाणटे हांगा येतात आनी वेगळे तरेचे कलाकार जावन वतात, वेगळे तरेचे चित्रकार जावन वतात। सो ह्या आर्ट अकॅडमीन आमी आसा सद्याक, पूण आमी पयलीं हेच आर्ट अकॅडमीचे भुरग्यांचे आनी जाणट्यांचे सगळ्यांचे मेळून एक्झिबिशन चालू आसा कला अकॅडमीन, तें पळोवया। ताजे उपरांत आमी हें एक्झिबिशन जें उक्तावण केलां, जे गोंयचे नामनेचे फॅशन डिझायनर वेंडल रॉड्रिक्स हांचे कडेन उलोवया कले बद्दल, आनी ताजे उपरांत आमी हांगा येवया परत एक फावट आनी ह्या भुरग्यां कडेन उलोवया, तांकां हें इश्कॉल कशें लागता, हें इन्स्टिट्यूट आर्ट इन्स्टिट्यूट वेगळे तरेन जें तयार केलां तें कशें लागता आनी तांकां हाजे पासून कितें मेळ्ळां, आनी हें एक्झिबिशना बद्दल जाणून घेवया। Tell me about this exhibition that you inaugurated just now. How do you feel about it?
Do you know, as a child, I was always good at drawing, but somehow I never found the encouragement on a social level as well as on my family level, because they said, you know, well, you're good at drawing, but like artists are not considered a great profession because it's always struggling, it's very uncertain, it's quite like fashion in fact. So I was never encouraged. So I am so touched today to actually see people. I can't even use the word children because it's a child and a lot of adults who have taken part in this exhibition. But to actually see people being given a chance to express themselves under the guidance of somebody like Wilson, who is really good as an artist and also good with teaching, because I think it's one thing to be an excellent person in your field. It's completely different to be somebody who can teach and impart knowledge and nurture a talent along the way and go forward with it. So I'm extremely happy to be here and be part of the inauguration of the Pied Piper.
I myself am very happy that you inaugurated this, more so because you have been a great lover of art and you have promoted art, Goan art especially. When I was in college, I remember you did an exhibition called Fado. It was a huge success. Can you tell us about something about that, because people today don't remember it?
I think it would be very unfair for me to take all the credit for Fado. Fado was a brainchild actually of Praveena Maklai at Jamart Gallery in Bombay. It was she who said there are so many artists in Goa and we don't really see their work in Bombay. This was at the time, one has to remember that, you know, Goan artists were not really showing on a national level. So we approached the Fundasa Orient together and we said, why don't we take this exhibition to Bombay? And though I was ill-equipped and ill-qualified to become the curator of the exhibition, I went ahead just because of the fact that I thought it was a worthwhile project, because I think as a celebrity who was already known on the national platform, I knew I had a voice to take these Goan artists forward and say, you know, we also have an art scene in Goa. So when we went to Bombay, it was a great surprise, and with a lot of affection and pride that we took these artists to Bombay and showed their work for the first time in a very national kind of setting. And I think it kind of set the it set the framework, or it set the foundation for other artists to go forward and sell their work out of Goa. I remember the very next year or a year and a half later, Theodore Mishkita came to Bombay as part of the um, Tina Ambani art project, yeah, the Harmony show, and he won Best Artist, Best Young Artist in India. So I think in many ways, though Fado was a very humble beginning and a very small beginning, I think it kind of steamrolled into something that we never imagined. You know, as I always say, sometimes we are a part of history and we don't realize that we are part of it and we are playing a kind of a role in it.
Coming back to your art promotion sort of thing, you were not there in the scene later on. Why is that?
No, actually, I do my promotion in another way now because of so many projects that I have. I buy a lot of art. I must have singularly the largest collection of modern contemporary artists in Goa, and I hope one day to actually either auction it or sell it as a collection and leave it behind as a legacy, because I know that I bought so many artworks and I continue to buy. In fact, I already bought from here as well 2 pieces. I think it's very important that Goans learn to patronize and to promote their own artists, and that is what I'm very keen on doing.
You promoted Goan art. In fact, when art was not so much looked up as in the rest of India, and especially in Goa, it was not at all considered as a good profession, as you said. At you put your money into it, or sort of you put your backing to it. What do you think about it vis-a-vis today?
Well, I am glad to say that it was a good investment, because some of the pieces that I bought for almost nothing, and some of those artists are worth a lot today. I mean, I know I can, not only just the Goan artists, but even some of the national artists, I bought works for little or nothing, and they jumped in value. But having said that, I do not buy works for investment. I do not buy work for their monetary value or for the artist's monetary value in the market. I buy the work if I like it. If I really appreciate the style and I feel I can live with the style in my house or in my bedroom, then I'm going to buy it. I need to love the work. I need to love the work instantly. I mean, I have to fall in love with it and say, okay, I'm going to go with it and buy it and live with it.